Jim Kearney, and on Sunday, which is a day that a lot of people go into church, but I think we need to throw some light on it, really, don't we? Let there be light. A lot of people these days think that no one said let there be light because they don't believe in God, but that's basically what this live stream is all about. Do you or don't you believe in God? And what are your reasons for your position on the matter? Yeah, are you an atheist or a theist? That's the basically the topic where I'll sit over here in the light. I know there's not as many people believe in God these days as what they used to. Is the so well, while I've got the time, I'm doing the live stream for this week. This is my chosen live stream for this week because I've been advised to touch on religious matters. So when I take people's advice, it always seems to pay off. But it isn't paying off just yet because there's only been one person watching so far, and we're more than 1.5 minutes two. Thanks very much, whoever's watching. Yeah, maybe if I just show a little patience, I'll get have a bit more success with this. What are your basically the topic of it is, what are your reasons for believing or not believing in a God? That's what the subject of it is. You can hear motorbikes outside, can't you? They make a racket, don't they? You won't catch me on one of them things, eh? No. Well, you wouldn't catch anyone watching this video because we'd be with the figures have gone back down to naught again. That's naughty. Oh, ridiculous, really. Darkstorm Phoenix. Hello, Darkstorm Phoenix. Do you have anything to say for yourself? I came home yesterday from holiday at Landudno. There's a few. I've got a few more videos, but to post yet of what went. Hey, we got up to 7. Now that's not bad. Just shows if you show a little patience, it pays off, doesn't it? Well, I'm in Northwich. I've gone back home again to Northwich in Cheshire. I'm not in Landudno right now. I've gone back out and returned. I came home again yesterday. But the weather isn't. You look like a black Jake, lol. Form Steve. What makes you say that? What what we're supposed to be talking about here is, do you or don't you believe in God, and what reasons do you have for your position on the matter? I don't know if I'll get anyone to talk about that today. It's I'm glad to see someone does. You believe in God? Well, I mean, if there's no God, how come the universe came into being? If there's no God, it doesn't make sense for there to be no God, does there? Because of the universe that we exist in. But not everybody agrees with you these days. That's a bit of a silly remark, isn't it? Who's Tay Games? Who's Tay Games when he's out? The guy who said I look like Steve. Well, the Lord God made us all, didn't he? All things bright and beautiful, the Lord God made them all. That's the song that they played at the funeral of my mum's twin brother. Well, I don't know. Maybe he is. Maybe he isn't. Maybe he isn't. Maybe he just doesn't want to talk about God. Maybe he just prefers to talk about other things. But I have been advised to talk on religious topics, and I find that when the advice is given to me regarding my channel, it does pay off for me very often. I'm not doing too badly with this. This seems to be paying off. Right. Does anybody have anything to say on the existence of God? Oh dear, my big figures have gone down to 2. Boo hoo hoo. Oh, I suppose I'm probably wasting my time by making an effort to rhyme. Has anybody heard that song? All things bright and beautiful, the Lord God made them all. Do 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 do. Oops. That's it. Messing about with me laptop a bit was. I had the music from Titanic. I've been watching Titanic on my laptop. I've nearly finished the first 10 minutes of this, and I've not done. I think I've had better days, but maybe if I just persevere and keep the conversation flowing, I'll get more people watching this as I go along. It's a contentious issue these days about whether there's a God or not, because a lot of people think Charles Darwin explained out to us that Charles Darwin came up. A lot of people think these days think that Charles Darwin came up with a rational explanation about life developed on the Earth, and it evolved the way it did because it had to survive. But that still doesn't explain the creation of the universe, how the universe came into being, does it? Even and his theories can't be proven anyway. Yeah, all creatures great and small. That's what the song's called. It's one of the songs that they played at the funeral of my mum's twin brother. All things wise and all things wise and wonderful. The Lord God made them all. That's right, that's what the song goes. But the question we're asking in this is, do you think the Lord God didn't make them all? You see, Charles Darwin published his work in the 19th century, and since then, belief since he published those books that he did, the belief in God has declined, has been on the decline since he published his work. But it's like I say, he's never come up with an explanation of how the universe came into being, has he? No. We all believe in the Big Bang these days, but no one seems to be able to come up with a rational explanation about how it actually happened. What caused the Big Bang? I mean, people say, how can there be a God when there's so much evil in the world? I mean, there's a scriptural explanation for that, because Jesus was asked by his apostles what would be the sign of a conclusion of the system of things, and he said one of the signs of a conclusion of a system of things will be that due to the increase of lawlessness, all of a greater number will cool off. So that all grow cold, but depending on which translation of the Bible you've got, it says different translations say different things, don't they? Seems that God isn't a very popular topic. Seems that religion isn't a very popular topic nowadays. The actual title of the song is All Things Bright and Beautiful. All things bright and beautiful. All creatures great and small. All things wise and wonderful. The Lord God made them all. Got this up to 1/4 of an hour. So I've got to do three lots of what I've done already. Hey, little bud that opens, each little bud that opens, each little bird that sings. Do 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 do. Oh, my reading figures are a bit erratic today, this afternoon. I was thinking, he made the glowing colours, he made the tiny wings, all things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. Let me sing the whole song from the beginning now. All things were bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. Each little bud that opens, each little bird that sings, he made the glowing colours, he made their tiny wings. The purple-headed mountain, the river running by, the sunset and the morning that brightens up the sky. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. Oh, and that was written by Cecil Francis Alexander. The question we're discussing here is, was Cecil Francis Alexander correct? Does a creator exist? Do you believe a creator does exist, or do you believe that one doesn't exist? Which side of the fence are you on? That's what I'm trying to say. Are you an atheist or a theist? Oh, no idea. Well, I'd have to put you in the agnostic category. You'd have to go in if you've got no idea. You'd have to be put in the agnostic category, which basically means you've no idea either way. You don't hold a position either way, whether there isn't or isn't one. Well, above your pay grade. Well, at least you're honest. At least you're honest about your feelings on the matter. I'm not doing too bad in my viewing figures on this now. There's a fair number of people watching. Fair number of people have joined us since the conversation started. I know it's up and down like a yo-yo, but I came on from a holiday in Llandudno yesterday, and I've got to watch those. Well, we have got to watch those public watch hours, haven't we? That's why I'm doing this. Because they're going down. My public watch hours are going down like a Led Zeppelin right now. Well, I had a great time. I quite liked it there. Only stayed there for one night. It's like, no, I didn't fly there, and I went on the train. Oh, yeah, brief. Yeah, a brief visit, yeah, just a brief. I don't know if you could even call it a holiday, really. I just stayed there overnight. I suppose it is a holiday if you stay somewhere overnight. It was fine, quite liked it, had a good time. Strolled round on I strolled round on the beach a bit. I didn't go for a paddle in the sea, but I just strolled round on the beach for a bit. And took a few photos. Mm-hmm. I've got a few. I've posted 2 or 3 videos that have taken on my channel so far, and I've got quite a few more yet to go yet. So if you care to take a look at the videos I've already posted, then I'd be well chuffed. Oh. But the question I'm putting forward to you all is, could the entire universe come into being without being created? Could it have all just been a great cosmic accident? Could everything have happened accidentally? I mean, they say everything's taken billions and billions of years to get the way it is. And the figure that most scientists would give, I mean the figure that Richard Dawkins gives for the length of time it's taken for life to evolve is 4 billion years. He puts his estimate at 4 billion years. That's the amount of time it's taken for life to evolve. But yes, it was. Yes, it was. Oh, you and Theo were in Mid Wales. What part of Mid Wales are you in? I think someone's trying to communicate with me. They're not actually aware of the fact that I'm doing a live stream right now. You know, does anybody think that everything is a great cosmic accident that should never have happened? This is paying off me doing this. I'm getting quite decent viewing figures. When I do what I'm advised to do, it always seems to pay off. Usually seems to pay off. Sometimes it doesn't, but in a lot of cases it does. I know the issue of whether a divine designer or creator exists. It's a contentious issue these days because people think science has found all the answers, but has it really? Can science find the answer to everything? Yes, my viewing figures have gone up to 10. I am impressed. Well, I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it, like it, oh, rocking all over the world. I've nearly got this up to half an hour, and so far my viewing figure, oh no, gone down to 6. If it would have left the building. The watchmaker theory, also known as a watchmaker analogy or argument for design, is a teleological argument for the existence of God. It posits that just as the intricate design of a watch implies a skilled watchmaker, the complex and ordered natural world suggests the existence of a divine creator. I'm in church at the moment. Service has just finished. What sort of church you go to? Catholic? You're in. Hello there. There's someone expressing their opinion here. I'm a lifelong atheist. I wouldn't say it's preference. It's more that I haven't seen any evidence to convince me that any gods exist. Well, you got to be honest about it, haven't you? At least you, admire your honesty. Would you? The guy that I'm addressing the guy that says he's an atheist here. Told me he's an atheist here. Would you say that there's a possibility that the process of evolution on Earth has been speeded up by aliens at all? Do you think aliens have had any have contributed to our existence at all? Or do you think aliens have contributed to the technological advancement in any way? I like this because I'm getting a good amount of audience participation, and I'm also getting pretty good viewing figures as well. I've read that just one living cell is too complex to have come about. That's a good question. If God created the Earth, who created the rest of the billions of planets? Well, there's an answer to that in the Bible. If you look in the first chapter and verse of Genesis, it tells us that in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He didn't just create the earth. Notice there, he didn't just create the earth. He created the heavens, and the heavens would include the physical universe that we exist in, wouldn't it? Ah. I don't believe it, or believe organic life is too complex to have come about through a purely natural process. So you dispute the existence of God as well, then, would you? I don't believe organic life is too complex to have come about through a purely natural. Well, I suppose that's your. You're entitled to your opinion, aren't you? So you think everything's got here through the process of natural selection? So I suppose you're with Richard Dawkins, aren't you? On that. You must hold the same position as Richard Dawkins. In that case, wasn't you? Well, you're atheist like he is, so that's only natural that you would. Ah, the fact that life is biochemistry, a form of chemistry, suggests to me that life is just a rare form of well. I think we don't need to know everything about life. Well, you're entitled. I certainly acknowledge that organic life could be very rare in the universe, or at least complex animal life could be exceedingly rare. Do you think there could be any plants? Do you think on other planets or like fish or do you think like it could be like? Do you think on other planets there could be? This is leading onto another subject here, isn't it? Do you think there could be any form of life at all on other planets? Such as say just plant life. Do you think there could be any plant life? But bet we're the only life in the universe. Well, we might be the only physical life in the universe. We might be the only physical beings that exist in the universe. I think that there's life on other planets. Well, it's like the existence of God. Some people do believe in it, and some people don't. It's just so pretty much. You're perfectly entitled in this discussion to say which side of the fence you're on. It's estimated that there are quintillions of other planets. That's a lot of opportunities for even very rare things to occur. Well, the universe is a very, 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 very big place, isn't it? People travelling to outer space looking for life, and they're the life they're looking for. There was a guy that used to live down our street that used to think somewhere in the universe that there could be another Earth. A planet is very similar to this one. Very big indeed, but not very old yet. The age of the Earth is about 1/3 of the age of the observable universe. We might be among the earliest of the living things to have arisen. It's all food for thought, isn't it? So, cheeky. You're asking me if I'm a gnome? Getting a bit cocky now, are you? You're getting a bit cocky. How's it going? It's going fine, man. People have all sorts of theories. I mean, they say there were other universes before this one. Have I been up to much today? I've watched the extras on the Titanic video. Oh, I've watched the extras on the Titanic video. Well, that's Jabit's Titanic. At least it's quite a good film, isn't it? It's fairly good. Fairly decent film as films go today. It's just got deleted scenes in it, really. There isn't commentary on the actual film. Don't think there is anyway. I'm not sure. I like to forward it to when it hits the iceberg and watch it. Did you go see it in the cinema when it was first released? I did. Oh, it is an interesting line of conversation. I suspect that our universe is just one of countless universes. Like when we discovered that our galaxy was one of countless galaxies. That's called the Copernican principle. Do you have any idea of whether time travel will ever be possible or not? I'm impressed with the amount of audience participation I've had today. Ah, I didn't, but I did queue up outside of Woolworths to buy the VHS copy of. Fast forward time travel certainly is possible. At least, if you can get close to the speed of light. Reverse time travel, I'm not so sure about. I'm not so sure about either, to be honest with you. I mean, we haven't seen any signs of it being feasible yet, have we? But then again, 200 years ago, we hadn't seen any signs of anesthesia. Well, we hadn't seen any sign of television being feasible yet, had we? We have get into some interesting talking points on these live stream discussions, don't we? I think this is the best one I've done yet. In theory, if you go against the spin of the Earth fast enough, then technically you are going back in time. I won't rewind though. Lol. I agree that there's no indication of anyone having travelled backward in time. There's a great movie called Primer that offers an interesting time travel method. I'll have to watch that. I have to get around to watching that sometimes. Yeah. Oh, what year was it made? Uh, 2004. I'll have to check it out sometime. Go back in time and watch it. I'd have a hard job doing that, wouldn't it? Yep, 2004. Directed by Shane Carruth. He made another really strange but fascinating movie called Upstream Colour. Of course I'm from this planet. What makes you think any different? Do I look like an alien? Oh, all right. Well, think what you like about me. If you want to think of alien, that's your business, isn't it? Oh, I don't know if aliens have beards. An alien being hiding it. Very droll. I do love your sense of humour. Hey, yeah, my beaming figures have gone up to 10 again. That's nice to know. When does a mothership return? You're just getting cocky now, aren't you? Just getting cocky. Do you have any ideas or opinions on the existence of God at all? Or you just want to speculate on whether I'm an alien being or not? Well, you are an agnostic. If you don't know whether you believe in God or not, you're agnostic. That's what the word means. You don't know either way. Lots of people are agnostic this day and age. Maybe I could try and find me birth certificate. It might be in my loft somewhere. Who do you think I am? Another Doctor Who or something? Oh. Philip could be Doctor Who knows? Philip from the future. So you think of time travel from the future, then, do you? What year would you estimate that I came from? Does anybody have anything to say on the existence of a God? Or would you say that the God Christians believe in today is just another fictional 3000 AD? Oh, God that Christians believe in today, it's just a fictional character. This is going pretty well, this. I'd like a bit more audience participation, yeah. I don't want it to stop at the... I don't want it to just stop at 3,000. It stopped at the point where someone said 3000 AD. I'd like it to go on a bit further than that. Has anybody got anything more to have? Does anybody have anything more to say? Life just goes on and on. But you have to make the most of it while you're here, don't you, eh? Well, I do believe in God. I do believe there's a God. There've got to be reasons for thinking that there is one, but yeah, I believe he exists. I've got to be reasons for thinking that, for believing that way. I believe that God created the entire universe. But the reason for there being so much crime and suffering in the world today is because of his arch enemy, Satan, taking over. So it's Satan causing all the trouble in the world, not God. But one day God's going to step in and thwart Satan's plans. No, I think Satan's evil. I think Satan should be destroyed. What makes you say that? That I'm one of them? Oh. Yeah, it was brought up in religious tradition, but I have got my reasons for believing that God does exist. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Beg your pardon. I went to bed this too late this morning. Oh. I can't stop yawning. Been just less than a minute. Well, I've got this up to an hour, but I'm not stopping when I get to the hour. Put the hour. I've got to persevere. It's like running a marathon. It sounds like you have a Christian sort of worldview. Do you have concepts of heaven and hell, and what do you think those places are like? Well, heaven is something that's beyond human comprehension. Hell, I don't believe it actually exists. I don't think there is a hell, but I believe there is a heaven, and it's something that's beyond human comprehension. It's paid off me doing this. I was advised to include a bit more religious discussion on my channel, and I've done it, and it seems to have paid off. Done well. I've had pretty good viewing figures, a lot of audience participation. Oh. Oh. Right. Still got 4 people watching. Does anybody else have anything to say on the concept of a god and whether or not he exists? Or are you perhaps a polytheist? I mean, some people are I think Hindus are polytheists, aren't they? No, not polystyrene, polytheists. Still got 4 people watching, which is not bad, really. I've had my viewing figures and audience participation have, it's gone up to 7. I think the issue of whether there's a God or not is something that's a very contentious issue nowadays, with people saying that science has found all the answers and we don't need religion anymore. But no, I know not everybody thinks that way. I mean, if there won't be any need for a new pope to be elected if that was the case. Not many clicks on the like button. You see, it's funny that I've only had 2 clicks on the like button, despite all the viewing figures that I've had. Strange. Oh, viewing figures have gone up to 8. That's pretty impressive. Don't want to give up just yet. Want to persevere for a bit longer yet. I mean, I'm starting to experiment with different angles now. So, does anybody have anything to say on the subject of theism or atheism? And do you have any? Are you an atheist or a theist, or perhaps a polytheist? And do you have any reason for the position that you hold on the matter? I think I'll keep this going for about 5 more minutes, I think. Because my moving figures haven't gone down too much yet. You have to really make an effort with YouTube channels. A lot of hard work. But I think it pays off in the end. It's not bad. Got 12 people watching. I think you've already had thousands joining this conference, thousands watching this already, and it isn't even quite finished yet. Do it for about another 5 minutes. I think I'll bring this up. Keep going until it's got up to an hour and a quarter. I think it's quite a decent length. I think theism and atheism is something that it's a contentious issue these days. I mean, at one time, almost everyone believed in God because there was no other explanation for everything came into being. But it's not so much the case these days. So it's more of a contentious issue than what it was. Yeah, someone suggested to me that I should do bring a bit of religion into my channel, and it does seem to have paid off. I will admit, glad I did it, because I've had very decent viewing figures for this, and the more viewing figures I get, the longer the more people. The more people watch this video, and the longer they watch it for, the more public it increases the public watch hours, and that's a good thing because I could end up getting monetized if I'm lucky. One more minute now, 1 more minute to go, and then then I've got it up to an hour and a quarter. Nearly an hour and a quarter. And when I've got it up to a quarter of an hour, when I've got it up to an hour and a quarter rather, I'll be satisfied. I won't give up until I'm satisfied. Yeah, I am satisfied. I've got it up to an hour and a quarter. So anyway, thanks for all those who've taken part in this discussion and all those who've watched it. Thanks very much. It's gone down to 3 now. So